Hello, everybody, and welcome to Craft and Chat with Miss Craft Princess. I am your hostess, Miss Craft Princess, and things look a little different tonight, and I know, and that is because I'm doing a new thing. I am streaming live through StreamYard, and so you have the split screen, so you actually get to see my face now when I'm crafting with you. Just trying to learn something new. I am your hostess, Miss Craft Princess. These are my social media handles. You can find me at Miss Craft Princess everywhere. And my website is in blue, MsCraftPrincessDesigns.com. So I'm a handcrafted stationery and custom gift designer. I specialize in all types of beautiful handcrafted stationery as well as custom gifts. And I love making greeting cards for you. Do a lot of custom work. So we are going to get started tonight and make a beautiful card. It's one that I need to send. Not only do I make cards for you all, but I actually make cards to send myself. But everything that I create on Sunday will appear on my website on Monday and will be ready for purchase. So if you love this card and you want to purchase it for someone special, check out my website right here tomorrow, MsCraftPrincessDesigns.com. So let's get started. Normally, I don't use black cardstock as my card base. I'm usually using a white base, but you'll see why we chose black. And I'm going to raise this camera up just a little bit. So with this new setup, you get to see what holds my camera for you. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut this. And so Craft and Chat is where I am crafting and you are chatting with me in the chat. And we are resetting our minds for the week ahead. That is what we are doing. So when you come in, you can say hello. If you're so inclined, I'd love you to say hello. But if you're shy, that's okay too. And we need to cut this piece at, let's see, 3. Move that out of the way. 5. Okay. So we have moved my trimmer. That's all the paper trimming we're going to need to do. And we have these 2 pieces of paper. Okay. So now we're going to get our our scoreboard, and we're going to do some scoring. And I'll start with the short piece first. And so Craft and Chat is where we're resetting our mind for the week ahead because in a very few short hours, it will be Monday, which will be the beginning of the work week. And no matter how much you love your job, who goes, yay, the weekend's over? Nobody. So I come in here and I have to reset my mind, right? And so I come in here on Sundays and I do that. And I'm just in here crafting. And then I got the idea last year to bring you all in and do Craft and Chat. And so that is what we're doing. That is what we're doing. So we can put the scoreboard up. We're done scoring. And so what we need to do now is just fold all of our creases where we have scored. Just get them folded. And so it's just a community. It's where we get together and we just kind of, you might be crafting along with me or doing your own craft, or if you're an educator, grading papers, or just whatever, you could be ironing and watching, whatever you're doing. But the thing of it is, we are just resetting getting ourselves in a positive frame of mind so that we know that our week ahead is going to be great. Okay. That's the whole purpose of this. And so we just make pretty things. So when I show you this paper, you're going to know what kind of card we're making tonight. See that? That is graduation paper. So we're making a graduation card, which is why I chose the black cardstock. Okay. So we are going to put some adhesive on this paper. I'm going to raise this up just a little bit, which might put just a little glare on my face for a little bit, but hang in there. And we put it all around the sides, and then we put some in the middle because you've been with me for a while. You've heard me say a MsCraftPrincess Designs card will never fall apart. Okay? So we just kind of line that up, making sure that I've got even space all the way around. I can bring that down a little bit. And we've got that. Now, we have this piece here. We might as well go ahead and adhere it down. Not a lot of, there's no stamping in this card tonight. There is no, I'm not die cutting. I'm not, it's really weird because that's what I normally do. But this is a fun fold. This is a different kind of fun fold card. And I can't wait to show you how it works. That back there. Because it's just so cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the regular cards. You know, I make those all the time, but I like to just kind of mix it up a little, do a little razzle dazzle, if you will. And so that's what we are doing tonight. And imagine, because the graduate is already going to be excited about graduating, but imagine how excited they're going to be to get this card. It is weird. They're going to be so happy. So let's see. Now we're going to put some adhesive right here. And I'm just going to stick with the with my ATG tonight. I'm not doing anything. Let me move this up a little bit. I get it too close and then it hits the my little light that holds my camera. So those of you all who have been with me for a while, I want to know how you feel about this new setup where you see my face while I'm crafting. It's something different. But we are now, you know, I told you that I'm a part of the Creative Spirit channel. And so you can get to it at www.thecreativespiritchannel.lightcast. That's lightcast.com. I understand that this is on Apple TV, and there are a lot of other places that I can't remember right now, but it's just such a blessing. And so to be able to do this, you know, I do it with my Facebook family. I've been doing this every Sunday with y'all, but they're new to me. And so that's what we're doing. So now we are going to get this, I'm going to fold it down like that. And I've got the tape on it. And we're going to lay it down. I lay it down straight. Nobody wants a wonky card. And then I'm just like reinforcing that crease there, rubbing it here because I have adhesive on it. And I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to go inside that card and rub it in really good because I want to make sure that that tape sticks, okay? Because a card like this is going to be open and closed a lot of times. Trust me on that. So, okay, so now let me show you how it works. It stands up, and my mat's a little warped, but let's see, put it over there where it's not so warped. Can you see that? No hands, so I'm not holding it. Let's see if I can get it over here. It's, I think because I used my heat gun. I was embossing and I used my heat gun on it probably one too many times and just kind of warped it. So I'm going to get a new mat. It does its job as far as grids are concerned, but it's not making that stand up for me. Let's see. There we go. Can you see that? I want to make sure that you can see it. There it is. It's standing up. So what it does is it fits into a regular envelope. It's an A2 size card, and we haven't finished putting it together. But they open it up and they pull it out and they're looking, and I think because this is here, they're going to naturally open it. And then they can stand it up. There it is. Ta-da! But we're not finished yet. So we still have this piece right here. So let's see if I cut that right. If not, I need to trim that down some more, and I do, because that's going to go right there. So let us trim that down a little bit more. Trim it from the top and bottom. Just get a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom. If I had like precisely measured, then probably wouldn't have to do that. But if y'all been with me for a while, you know, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And look at that. That fits. That fits. That fits. So we're going to put some adhesive on that. Hope y'all are doing all right tonight. I'm going to lift this up a little bit so that this tape gun doesn't hit the camera. And we're just going to put glue or adhesive all around. I'm just sticking with this tonight because it is a, I kind of think it's just what I feel comfortable with when I'm doing fun folds. You could probably do liquid glue, but I tend not to because I just want to make sure, like super sure that it is sticking. So just try to get that centered. And you know, it sticks so fast, so I got to be sure that it's where I want it. Yeah, okay. And I just kind of do that to make sure that tape is. So I hope y'all are doing okay tonight. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. We are making a graduation card, but it's different. It's not your standard graduation card. It's a fun fold card, okay? So now this piece, I want to put, so you did it, yay, you know, and whether you're a high school graduate or a college graduate, they did it, right? They went to class, they passed all the tests, they completed the assignments, they did everything that was involved, and they did it, and they need to be celebrated. Now, I already printed this little hat. I didn't have a stamp with a cute little hat that I wanted. So I don't have dies for it, so I'm going to fussy cut it. And y'all know that for me, fussy cutting is relaxing. And you can either cut all the way to the edge of the image, or you can leave some white space. And I like to leave white space because if I were using a die, the die would leave white space. And so for me, it's just like mimicking the die. But when you fussy cut, you just you move the paper, not so much your scissors. If you notice, my hand is guiding the paper. So, yep, move that out of the way, get that trash out of the way. And there's that cute little graduation hat. Okay, so let me put the cap on these because these are some sharp scissors and they will cut you. Ask Miss Craft Princess how she knows. So I could either just glue that straight on down and I want it kind of over that Y, or I could pop it up. And I decided to give it some dimension. So I got my little dimensionals here, little mini dimensionals, and I am going to pop it up a little bit. Doesn't matter, your preference. You can glue it straight down or pop it up like me. Either way, it's going to be pretty and greatly appreciated. But this is just what I chose to do because I just wasn't in a flat frame of mind tonight. Okay, so we're going to get these little pieces off of there. So I hope that you're going to have a fabulous week. A wonderful week. I had a wonderful week this past week. You all have kept me busy. Thank you so much for all the orders. I appreciate each and every one and know that I do not take it for granted when you shop with me. Not at all. Because I realize you don't have to. Nope, I don't want to do that. I could probably cut that, but I don't want to do that. Doing too much. Okay, so now I'm just going to position this little hat kind of over the Y. It doesn't distract from it. And I'll bring it up and you can see that it's got a little lift there. It's not completely flat. And it's just a little something. It's just, Miss Craft Princess, So what this piece is going to do, it's just going to live here. Okay. So we're going to put some adhesive there. So let me know if you like this new format where you see me live as I'm crafting. It's different and a little daunting, but I think, just like everything else in life, you get used to it, right? I will get used to it. So I'm going to take this. Ooh, that tape is sticky. And we're going to fold that down. And we're going to just kind of eyeball it and try to get it as straight as we can to the top of my gold paper. Okay. And let me tell you, I chose black and gold because my alma mater, Alabama State University, colors are black and gold. But if your graduate needs a different color, like if their school was, I don't know, green and gold or whatever, we can work with you on that to make that work. Okay, so we got that there. And now we need to adhere that part down here. Okay, so we are going to put a little adhesive back here. So little. I'll try to make sure I get it to the edge. So we don't want it coming up. And we'll lay this part, which usually pops up like that. We're going to lay it flat. And then we're just going to take it straight down, right? And I'll get my little bone folder, just making sure that adhesive is in there really, really good. Okay. And so now you get to see the full card. You did it. And it's my mat. I got a hump right here. Y'all can't see it, but I can. So let me see if I can get it to, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I got a hump. I used my heat tool. I shouldn't have had it on my mat. Just learn from me and don't do that. It will be like the 45,000 mat that I've had to get, but that's it, standing up. No hands, so you see it standing up, and it fits down in a regular envelope. That's what I love about it. So goes in a regular envelope. Oh, let me catch that. Okay, so you put it in the mail. The graduate gets it. They're all excited. Aunt Brenda's sending me something. Ah! And then because of the holes there, their fingers should naturally just go to that. And see, it goes from flat to fabulous. Look at that. Flat to fab. Flat to fab. But we still have to put a message on there, right? Because you did it. But we want to say something else to them. So I have already gone in and printed this little message that says, congratulations on your graduation. We know that you are made for great things, and we can't wait to see what's next for you. And so that's going to be their message. I leave you room to add something extra and sign it. And then I put that little degree or diploma, depending on, whether they're graduating from high school or college. And it has a cute bow on it. So that is going to live back here, if you were wondering. Now, if you're trying to make this card, you could take a you could do a top folding card and glue it here so that it opens, and then you'd have the message in there. But I don't know why you would, but if you want to, you can. I'm just not going to. So what I'm going to do is roll that on, put an adhesive on around all four sides. And fourth side. Okay. And I made sure that I loaded my tape gun this time so that it would be ready. And so now we're going to take that, make sure it's turned right, because we don't want to do all this pretty work and then it's upside down, right? And kind of center it on the back. I have the glare of the light, so we'll make sure it's centered. Yep. And then I just kind of take my bone folder and just kind of go all the way around, making sure that it's centered, making sure that it is glued down, because we don't want our card to fall apart. Okay. And then it sits up. Not in that hump space that I have on my desk, but anyway, even with the hump space, it sits up. So it folds down flat. And it's just another cute, fun fold card. And I'm going to be doing I do them, but I don't always share them with you. And so the graduate pulls it out. We're making a graduation card tonight, and it says you did it. Then they open it like this. So it goes from folded to fabulous, just like that. Look at that. Isn't that neat? And it sits up. Ta-da! And then the message is on the back. And then there's space for you to write what you want to write. And there's space for you to sign. And then again, I have a little either degree or diploma. diploma if they're graduating from high school, degree if they're graduating from college or technical college, you know, wherever they're graduating from, GED, diploma, but just a cute, sweet, different kind of card with the pop-up graduation hat. And so I am just really proud of this card. And I've really got to get a new mat. I would stand it up here on the table, but you won't see it. So let's see. Because where I need to sit it is where my mat is so bold. But anyway, it is standing up. It does stand up. It stands up on the table. See if I can get it. It stands up on the table. And it just goes from flat to fabulous. Flat to fabulous. And I've made several of these because I have somebody that I need to send one to, but I also know that other people are going to have them too. So I actually made them, all of them, and I just made them all the same color because I'm just in a black and gold frame of mind. But they can certainly be different colors. You just choose your papers. And I just had a lot of that paper and I wanted to use it and loved it. And so you tell me, do you like this card, this fun fold card? Do you know any graduates this year? I know quite a few of them. And so I've got to make some in different colors too. But you can custom order these in different colors, but they're just cute. It's a different type of graduation card, just something a little bit different. And like I said, it folds to go in an envelope and it goes from folded to fabulous. And you could also do it like this. Now, not this one, but I could make one and take that and turn it the other way, have different orientation of paper, and then have it stand like that if I wanted to. And I should have done one like that for y'all. I just thought about it, duh. But yeah, because all of this is the same. And then the only thing I do is what I would do with this. And it could have stood that way. It sure could have. And even on my warped mat, that's not a problem because the hump is like literally right there. Yeah. So if you're looking and you want that, I think I'll do one like that and put it on the website too, as well as the way I did it here. So yeah. But anyway, they are cute. Graduation card, fun fold, something different. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're ready for the week ahead. And we do this every Sunday, and we're just resetting our minds for the week ahead. I am your hostess, Miss Craft Princess. These cards will be on my website, MsCraftPrincessDesigns.com, so that you can take care of those special graduates in your life. Thank you so much for watching Craft and Chat with Miss Craft Princess. And let me know if you like this new thing I'm doing where you get to see my face where I'm crafting, okay? We're on Facebook Live, but you can also catch this show on, and others, many others on the Creative Spirit channel .lightcast.com. So until next Sunday, bye. Thanks for watching.